This week on Film Riff, we got reviews for Obsession, the series finale of The Boys, and mini reviews for Mortal Kombat and Passenger.
As always, I'm Jake.
And I'm Nate.
And this is the Film Riff Podcast.
What?
Are either one of these any good?
I don't watch movies.
You twins? Nah, we cousins.
Well, I'm getting ready to watch a video.
Really? What?
Oh, just some scary movie.
You like scary movies?
Uh-huh.
Well, that was a metaphor, okay? You know, Max, sometimes I'm just riffing. Would you allow me to riff? As the leader, can I riff? Can I riff? Yes.
Yeah, well, I guess we had some audio issues.
Yeah.
Damn, we just filmed probably over an hour.
Yeah, and Nate's mic wasn't on, I guess, or picking up any audio, but
Yeah. Well, first time that's ever happened.
yeah.
Fucking noob move, I guess.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, we honestly we did not really get into our reviews. So we are just going to start from there. We're going to try to salvage the audio. If we can't, then we'll just pick it up from right here.
So just know if anything else is not in this, just know we talked about the Cannes
Just know
Festival.
we tried.
He talked about what, Green Lantern,
Yeah, the Green Lantern series trailer,
Punisher.
Cannes Film Festival, movies coming out of there, trailers, and a couple other movie trailers as well. But yeah,
Oh well, is what it is.
what it is.
You're here for the reviews though, right?
That's what you really want.
Yeah.
You want to know what we think about the movies. Yeah, but I will get into my review of The Boys series finale. Yeah, man, what a mixed bag of a season this has been. Kind of terrible season, honestly. The fourth season, a little bit of a fall off compared to how good season 1 through 3 are, in my opinion. But yeah, this season was fucking bad, real bad. I do think, however, they did nail the finale. I guess my biggest complaint is that the writing just made no sense all season. I mean, I'll get into some more spoilers. I'm kind of about like how the series ends here in a second, but full spoiler review. They have the Scourge virus, or not the Scourge virus. That's invincible, but they have a virus that basically kills all soups, right? And that they kind of been building up to that through the series. What a MacGuffin, because it literally leads nowhere. And I know you haven't watched any of the season of The Boys.
See, that's how I felt about the third season.
Yeah, you
third
said,
season.
You said third season, but
Yeah.
third season's so good.
But see, that's when I stopped watching, so I don't even know what the fourth season or anything
Yeah,
else.
you don't
Like,
know what it's
third
about.
season kind of felt, I was like, man, this is just kind of like just random slop shit. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it kind of turned into that a little bit. I don't know, man. It's like they built up this virus for so long, and by the halfway point of the season, it just vanished because it didn't work. And it's like, why? Like, what was the point of that? It was completely useless because, and I'll go ahead and spoil this now, but they end up building up Soldier Boy's beam that he burst out of his chest, right? His power that they set up can take away people's superpowers. And so that ends up being the way that they get Homelander's powers to go away so that they can kill him. But it's not even Soldier Boy who uses the beam. They recreated in the last 2 episodes for Kimiko to have that same beam that comes out of her chest. So I guess like anybody can have this beam if you just blast them with enough radiation. And then they take away Homelander's powers. But it's like, I don't know, it just makes no sense. It's so aimless.
Yeah.
Like a big budget TV show like this, like you have so much great source material from the comic to like end your show, and you just completely disregard all of it just because you want to create waste more time on the show for political commentary and become a parody of yourself. It makes no sense.
Damn.
I don't know, but I as much as I didn't like the season, I really did like the finale because I think the Homelander stuff at the end is very satisfying. I think the way that they close out the storylines for all the characters is very satisfying. kind of the big thing going into this last episode was Frenchie dies at the end of the second to last episode, which the French guy, Frenchie,
Yeah.
part of the boys, great character,
R.I.P.
kind of a sad death. Wait, what'd you say?
R.I.P.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Yeah, so it's like you have some emotional weight there, but Homelander's done so much terrible shit that it's kind of like I didn't really need any more emotional weight for like Homelander to die even more.
Yeah.
It was just like, it's like, dude, this is the worst. This might be one of the most evil characters in all of media ever. He's absolutely terrible. But so they end up taking his powers away, and in an amazing scene. And I just want to I want to spoil this because I know this is what everybody's probably seen it who's interested in hearing about the review, but I want to see your reaction too. They take his powers away after a season of him creating a church, basically becoming like the leader of the United States, and he is self-proclaiming himself to be God. And he finally gets reduced to nothing with no powers, and then he's just a sniveling loser. He tries to fight Butcher, and Butcher like catches this punch, beats his ass so bad.
Damn.
And then basically Homelander's like all bloodied out. He's like, "This isn't how it's supposed to be. This isn't how it's supposed to be. I'm God. I'm him. I'm the leader." And then he gets on his knees. He's like, "What do you want? What do you want? You want Vought? I'll give you Vought. You can be the CEO of Vought." He's like, "You want me to suck your dick? I'll suck your fucking dick. I'll suck your dick. I'll eat your shit. I'll literally eat your shit." And it's like, it just seeing him, he literally says this in the show. He's like, to see him just like groveling that badly. And then Butcher basically sticks a crowbar through his fucking head and then pries it open and his skull cracks and his brains just spill out.
Damn.
Dude. I mean, it's like, it's satisfying. Because it's like you hate him so much up until this point. That it's like, it's just so like cathartic.
Satisfying?
Cathartic, yeah. But where it kind of veers off is like the big kind of thing in the comics is they kill Homelander, but after that, Butcher still wants to release the virus and like kill all the superheroes, and the boys in the comics get in his way, and so Butcher ends up killing all of the boys, and Huey's like the last one standing and is able to defeat Butcher, and like that's basically how the comic series ends. But it's wild because they kind of go that route. So Homelander dies, and there's another 20 minutes on the end of the episode. So it feels like the characters are kind of celebrating, but Butcher's not happy. And so he's basically like, "Oh, we still got to release the virus. We still got to release that virus." And so he goes and he's like, "Yeah, I'm going to release it." And Huey's the only one who kind of notices he slips away. And they kind of have this fight, and it's like this big emotional moment because it like comes after, you know, all Butcher's wanted to do the entire series is kill Homelander, but he's still not satisfied. But it kind of builds up over the last 2 episodes of like it's something more like inside of him. That's like, you know, it's like his trauma, all this stuff. Like that's why he's never satisfied. It's not about any of the superheroes more than it is about himself.
Is this kid like a superhero or like is not kid? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, Ryan.
So he is a superhero. So would he be killing?
He
him?
helps out stop Homelander.
But would he be technically killing him if he released that virus?
But there's an episode in this season where he's kind of like, he goes to Ryan. He's like, "You got to sacrifice yourself if you want to kill Homelander."
Damn.
And Ryan's like basically like willing to do it.
Well, he's a kid. He probably talked him into it. He's like, "Hey,
Yeah,
it'll be
I mean,
fine.
yeah.
We'll have some candy. We'll, you know."
Yeah, you'll be fine, kid. You'll be fine. Yeah, but basically, the only way Huey can stop Butcher is if he kills him. So he ends up shooting Butcher as he's got his hand on the trigger to release the virus. And, you know, Butcher, like, as he's dying, like, realizes, like, "I was never going to stop, Huey. Like, you did the right thing. Like, you'll always be my Lenny." But yeah, it was just like, it was like an emotional moment. It was like sad because it's like Butcher's such a badass character, like kind of a
Punisher.
He's basically Punisher.
Yeah.
But he's iconic character now. Like I think a lot of people talk about like his character and like TV media stuff and everything. And but then kind of has like a kind of a somber like nice farewell at the end. You see all the characters go do their thing, like be happy, have their like little loose ends tied up. But overall, really good finale. Like I think they ended it well. I just think the process of getting there was kind of atrocious this last season. Like as a finale, I'd probably rate it an 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10.
Oh shit! Oh, the episode.
Yeah, for the episode.
They meant season.
The season itself, I'd probably rate like a 4.5.
Oh,
Nah,
shit.
maybe like a 5. No. It's enjoy. If you've watched the entire series,
Yeah.
like all the way through, like it's easy to get through because you're so invested at this point. But like from what it could have been, not a 4. I'd probably give it like a 5.5, 6, probably 6 out of 10.
Damn,
Yeah, just slowly go up. Yeah. No, because I don't want to be too rough on it. Because like the finale does save it, and like they land the plane, you know.
Yeah.
But it's like
It's a bumpy ride though.
It is a bumpy ride. Ride.
People farting on the plane.
Yeah.
Turbulence.
Fucking crying babies.
No deodorant.
No deodorant. People stinky.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone's fat.
The flight attendants are ugly. Yeah. Bad plane ride. Bad plane ride.
No snacks.
You're in the tail end of the plane. You're sitting right next to the bathroom.
It's a
in
what's it
middle
called
seat.
flight? It's a you're going overseas.
Yeah. Cooked. So cooked.
Raw dogging it.
raw
No
dogging it.
electronics.
Yep. You're just staring at the back of the seat. But meanwhile, there's a kid behind you kicking your seat. And the person behind you is reclined too far.
Yeah. In front of you?
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah.
I'll put my knees up in it.
Yeah.
I'll bounce it around a little.
Bounce on it?
I'll
What?
I'll
You said you're gonna bounce on it?
yeah.
All right. Yeah, but I guess I'll kick it over to you. You got a couple mini reviews of. You saw Mortal Kombat a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. You went-
Obviously, been a couple weeks since we've been on the pod, so
Yeah.
we'll catch up a little bit.
maybe a quick review.
Yeah,
on
quick review, spoilers.
Yeah, spoilers. Which
So
Yeah.
I'll kick it up to you.
well, key me up.
Oh yeah, I gotta key you up. Yeah, I got. But yeah, Mortal Kombat 2. Well, speaking of Butcher, God, I missed a great segue.
Oh, is he
Fuck.
in that? I didn't.
Carl Urban,
Who's he in that?
Johnny Cage.
That's him.
Yes.
He's the butcher.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's like two different people.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think you're just a little oblivious, bro. He looks the exact same.
I didn't notice that. Well, the accent. maybe?
Well, yeah, he's doing an American accent.
Yeah.
Johnny Cage. Yeah. So,
Wow.
2026 sequel to the 2021 remake. Follows Earthrealm's fighters, including a reluctant Johnny Cage, as they enter an interdimensional tournament against Outworld warriors led by Shao Kahn, with a focus on brutal fight scenes and fan favorite characters. Directed by Simon McQuoid, who did the first one, and adding, obviously, as we just said, Carl Urban as Johnny Cage to the cast.
All right. Well, first thing I want to say, they had some dope ass popcorn buckets.
Oh, I haven't seen it. I actually
Oh.
haven't noticed it. Dude,
Here it
hold
is
on.
right here.
Does it fit on your head?
On my head.
Let me try.
Look at that.
Dude, that's sick.
I know. You know what's even cool? They had like a cheaper one that was like a arcade looking thing.
Dang, dude.
I know.
That's
I had to cop it.
fire.
I had to cop it. That was the coolest one I've seen. I looked it up on eBay. They're reselling them for like $200.
Dude, it kind of fits.
$200 resale right now.
200?
Yeah.
How much was it?
40.
That ain't bad.
I was like, I had to get that. It's pretty dope, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Yeah, I know.
right.
I saw that. I was like, damn.
All right, well, tell me your review.
First off, I'll say a lot better than the first one.
Really?
Way better.
That first one was enjoyable.
Yeah,
It's entertaining.
I just don't like. Yeah, but this was more of a. It reminded me more of the old school ones, which if no one knows, just to,
Like how so? Like it was more corny?
no, it was like the same level of corny. But all right, so if no one knows, it's about like these three different worlds, right? And you got like Earth's one of them, you know, like our world, and you got these other two worlds.
Yeah.
And they set up Mortal Kombat tournament, and if you win 10 times in a row, you get to like overtake like a world, right?
Oh, really?
But that never really happens because like it's so hard to win 10 times in a row.
Everybody just dies.
Yeah, and they always like recruit like their best fighters from each world to compete in this and
Yeah,
represent them. This is kind of like on the first, like the OG one is like this evil place is like on the brink of doing that. Like they're like at 9, right? So they got to recruit all their guys. They kind of did that with this, right? They're at 9 and they got to, it's the last one. So, oh shit, we got to get the best guys. So they go to Earth, and this is spoilers, by the way. They get Johnny Cage, which terrible acting, I'll be honest.
Johnny Cage. What, by Carl Urban?
He's bad in this.
Yeah, but he knows what movie he's in.
I know, but this isn't even like, it almost seems like you can tell he's acting. Like he's supposed to be like the cheesy guy, but it's like, it just doesn't seem like he's reading his line.
It's so hard in a Mortal Kombat movie to be good, I feel like.
Man, but you
Because the
can tell.
characters are so caricatures of like.
No, I got you, but like there's a difference between like, it seems like he's reading the script. I don't know. It's just.
Yeah,
it's
he definitely got paid fat for this movie.
Yeah. But.
This is Shao Kahn, right?
Yeah, the main villain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was he the main villain? I can't remember.
In the
first
OG
movie.
ones.
No, in the first movie, the reboot.
No. It wasn't even like it was like
forgot.
Sub-Zero was like the.
Oh yeah, it was. Wasn't it? Yeah.
Which, by the way, he's not in this. Pissed me off.
Is Scorpion in it?
Yeah, but dude, it's Scorpion. They make him so lame now. He's like a good guy. He's like, okay, so in the first one,
Get over here.
the kid in the first one is like a descendant of Scorpion. So he comes and like saves the day. Like,
Oh yeah, the main guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, he sucks ass in this movie. I hate that motherfucker in this movie.
What?
He's so lame and corny.
He was the main guy.
Not in this one. But he sucks. Like he's such a corny. Like you're just like, dude. I hope you die in this, which he does. But I think they
No
bring him back
way.
and shit. But he's like so corny. Like okay, this is how he's.
I think I kind of heard that they kill him off like right off the bat.
Nah, I would say like maybe towards the end of the first act or like somewhere in the second. It's been a while.
Really?
But he is like one of those dudes like they're trying to like recruit Johnny Cage and
Oh.
he gives his spill,
Yeah.
the kid, and he's all like, I'm sacrificing myself for my family. He's like, at the end of the day, I think about my loved ones, and that's why I do it. And you're just like, dude, you're so corny.
All right.
Yeah, it's over the top corny, right? But I will say there is a scene in the movie that's actually really cool. You're like, oh, that's dope. And you would like this because you appreciate. I know you mentioned this with movies that you've seen do this.
Right.
The aspect ratio changes like
Ooh.
to IMAX, and it
What?
comes out like right when there's like about to be a dope fight scene.
Oh, that's sick.
Because so they're trying to recruit like this, like they go to like the desert. It almost looks like Mad Max like
Yeah.
scenery, you know, and try and get like these weird like nomad bone guys, you know, like we need you to fight with us, and he's like no, and Johnny Cage, which is like not Johnny Cage, Liu Kang,
Yeah.
he's like the main guy for Earth. They're trying to, he's like fight me, you know, so I can, you know, if I win, you come with us. And then Johnny Cage is like, you fucking pussy, you won't fight him, you suck ass, dude, you're a loser. He's like, time's gonna go on in history and you're gonna have to tell like your loved ones how you fucking pussed out. And the guy turns around, he gets all mad, and you know, they're all like bone guys, like, yeah, fine, you know? And he turns around, he's like, I accept your fight. And then Johnny Cage is like, see, you gotta Hollywood these dumbasses, you know? That's how we get shit done in Hollywood. He's like, but I wanna fight you, like Johnny Cage. And he's like, wait, what? You know?
No way.
Yeah, he's like, you know. So the guy walks down and he like squares up with him, and the aspect ratio like changes. I was like, oh, let's
That's
go.
pretty cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's dope.
They have like a funny fight. Johnny Cage wins. Like he kicks him like in the nuts, like really hard. And the guy's like, oh, he's like, respect, you know. And they all like, he's like, you're the best fighter I've ever fought against. Johnny Cage is like, really, you know, like
Yeah.
I am that guy, because this whole thing is like he's washed. He's like a washed actor,
Yeah,
like
washed up action star, right?
yeah, going to like Comic Cons, you know, and people were like, you know, so he still wants to like relive the glory days.
Yeah.
So you know that makes him feel good, and so that was a cool moment, you know.
Interesting.
And there is like cool battle scenes. It's like very like video game, like they're like in a world, you know, like the platforms all like up in the air, you know.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, so there's cool shit like that. But I mean, as a Mortal Kombat fan, I thought it was like I had a good time.
Okay.
But there was no Sub-Zero. I'm like, dude, you have to have Sub-Zero. And,
Yeah.
and then here's where Scorpion sucks. Because, like, you know, they're getting fucked up or whatever. And then, like, Scorpion comes. But he's, like, this old, like, wisdom-looking guy, you know? He's, like, like, think of, like, a monk, you know? Like, that style, like, Asian dude, like, long hair.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
like,
So
he
this is,
doesn't look like...
way different than the first movie.
Well, that's kind of how Scorpion kind of was. Remember, like, it goes back in past and, like, it shows, like...
Oh, yeah.
So they kind of, like, dude, Scorpion was, like... a bad motherfucker, like just a ninja. So was Sub-Zero. Like anytime you saw those dudes, you're like, oh shit, shit's about to go down. On this, he's like all like spiritual and like just saves the day. It's like, oh man, I want Scorpion to be like a bad guy,
Badass.
like a bad,
Bad
guy.
guy,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know, just like in like a mysterious ninja who doesn't talk.
Yeah.
But so they kind of, I was like, man, come on.
Kinda pissed you off.
But there's funny moments throughout the movie. It was fun. And then at the end, they hit you with the Mortal Kombat. Do. I'm like, let's go.
Mortal Kombat.
Oh, I sat through the whole credits. I was like recording it and shit.
That's dope.
Yeah, so I mean,
Was it better than the first one?
it was way better. The first one I thought was unbearable. But this one was
Just like a fun, enjoyable, turn your brain off type of movie.
it was a better. It was more like the OGs.
Okay.
And you're right. I did go back on YouTube and watch some of the clips of the OG.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they're so bad.
That was so terrible.
So bad. But no, oh dude, the villain. He's dope.
Shao Kahn?
Yeah, he's pretty cool. He's pretty badass.
Yep.
But I mean, it's a corny movie, like you would think. But,
Yeah.
I mean, if you're into Mortal Kombat, watch it. If not, don't watch it. Like, it sucks. But I'd give it like just on this scale of like these types of movies, a 6, just because it's
Okay.
like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah, for a fun action movie, yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Like a dad movie,
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all I got on that.
Mm.
I also got another one. Yeah, new horror movie, The Passenger. So I'll let you pull up everything.
Yeah. This movie kind of had a weird couple weeks, like literally 2 weeks, because obviously you and I see movies like basically every week. I felt like this movie got marketed like kind of a lot over the course of like 2 to 3 weeks, and then it just vanished out of nowhere.
Yeah, because I saw it in theater like for like a preview of it. I was like, oh, that looks cool. And then I didn't really see anything like online.
Yeah, it was before like every horror movie, even a couple like of the regular movies we saw.
Yeah.
I was just like, what? So, yeah, Passenger is a 2026 supernatural horror film directed by Andre Overdahl about a young couple on a van life trip who become haunted by a demonic entity after witnessing a fatal car crash. Not really anybody like recognizable in the cast other than Melissa Leo, but I guess starring Jacob Scipio and Lou Lobel.
Yeah.
But Andre, now that I'm thinking about it, Andre Overdahl is, I think I recognize him from something. Like director of something that I would have seen before. Yeah. He did that Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Do you ever see that?
No.
That or on Autopsy of Jane Doe.
Oh, I've heard of that, but
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Oh, and Last Voyage of the Demeter. Yeah, I've seen all these. What the heck? Okay. I mean, they're all like pretty mid,
Yeah.
but like, I
Well,
mean, recognizable name, I guess.
that's what I would throw this movie in.
Hella mid.
I wasn't like, it wasn't miserable to watch. Like I could actually watch it and not be like, oh my God, like it was. I
Yeah.
did check my watch at one point and it was only an hour into it. I was like, oh shit, dude. There's still like another like at least 40 minutes left. I was like, no. But for what it is, it's okay. Like the premise of like them doing the van life stuff.
It's a little goofy.
Yeah. And well, this is going to be spoilers too because it's a quick review. But well, no, I kind of like the van life because they pull up, they're kind of like Nomad, they pull up like this other van life, and it's just like a campground full of like,
Oh yeah, people.
and this is, I've never really seen that before in a movie like that. So, and the guy is like, he's really all about it, right? The van life, and his fiance, because he proposes to her, is like really hesitant on it. She's like, I don't think this life's for me. And they keep mentioning, like, she's like, I was an orphan, never had a family, so like I just want a place for like an actual home.
Yeah,
and then he's all like, I grew up with a family. It's not all what it cracks up to be. He's like, they look good on the outside, but the inside it sucks. They keep like doing that.
Yeah.
And so he's wanting this van life. She's not.
That's a good conflict.
Yeah, but they mention it. They reiterate it like 3 times. Like, we get it, dude. Your family life sucks, so you want to live in a van now. It's just like, all right, cornball. Like,
Yeah.
but it starts off like they witness like a wreck, and like they get out, and there's like all this weird shit. She's seeing all this weird shit, but like it's like so quick. So like when she tells him, like he's like, oh, it's just one guy in his car, and all this. She noticed like these claw marks on the car, so I guess that means like the bad guy, like they end up noticing that on their van, like the claws.
Okay.
And this weird lady at the campground that they're at goes up to her and is like talking. She's like, never stop. Watch out for the signs. Don't become a missing person, because there's like a sign with always missing people.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, that was weird, And then throughout the movie, she gets like, they're like at a parking lot, like by a gym, because it's 24 hours, you can go shower.
Yeah.
and she's by herself, and like she's walking to her car, and she hears something, so she turns around, and then she goes back to walk to her car, and the car keeps like moving up, like it's so far, it keeps going farther. Like she gets like right next to it, like where she could touch it. Hears something, looks back, and then she goes back to her car, and the car's like further off, which that's kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
And then she gets in there, and then like the villain, you keep seeing him, and he looks like a person. It's not intimidating.
It's not very scary.
It almost like they're going with Sinister. You know, you kind of like see it. You know.
No, I think the Sinister Boogeyman is scary as fuck.
Well, it's okay. Maybe not Sinister. That's bad.
It's just like a. Yeah, it's just like a stalker.
Yeah,
type of guy.
but it's clearly like a
watching
demon.
them, yeah.
But it's like but it looks like a person.
Pale, like
and like hair like down, like like that.
Yeah.
But and she has this weird moment, with it. And she's like freaking out, and then all of a sudden the husband shows up or the fiance shows up, and she's like, "Oh, it was all this crazy shit happened." He's like, "You're fine," And she's like, "Yeah, I guess you're right." In reality, you'd be like, "That was the weirdest shit ever." Like,
Yeah,
let's get the fuck. Yeah,
outta
you
here.
you wouldn't just blow it over,
Yeah.
And that happens a couple of times to her. So it's like really unbelievable. And then they find out like he finally gets on board because he saw some crazy shit, So they're like, "Oh my god, we gotta find out. We need to go meet that lady that told us everything, and we need to figure out what the fuck this is."
Yeah.
So obviously, because of writing, they don't have any good writing. They just Google everything, and it explains what's happening. So
The lore of the passenger.
yeah, she Googles like the claw on the thing, and everything just pops up.
That's so funny.
So they're like, so they figure out, they meet the lady, and she's like, "Okay, you can't travel at night and never fucking stop," which is what they did. They stopped in the beginning when that car wreck happened.
Yeah.
So, and now they're marked. So they're like, "Okay, we can't stop. We understand that. So we got to travel to this place. So we got to get to like a hotel before it's dark." So they decide to travel and wait until like the very last minute, And in reality, if this was me, I'm like, okay, let's say it gets dark at 8 p.m. We're in this hotel by 5 p.m.
Oh yeah.
Like there's no fucking ifs, ands, buts about it. But no, they decided to travel like in the mountains, like where no one's around, and they wait until like the sun's setting to be like, "All right, how far is this place away?" She's like, "It should be any moment." It's like, bitch, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then of course they get a flat tire.
Of course.
And then as soon as they get a flat tire, all of a sudden like it's dark. Like it went from like the sun like setting to like being like black.
Yeah.
And outside, yeah. And then he's like, "All right, I gotta change this tire." It's like, dude, fucking, are you kidding? I'd be terrified.
Yeah.
So he gets out of there, and all this crazy shit happens. And long story short, they have to make it to this church out in the middle of nowhere. Of course, it's in the desert, right? That's just obviously it's gonna be some scary shit. And she ends up, they make it to the church, and the ghost like appears, and like she like hits him with the van, like drives him into the church. He's like, "Ah," because he's like, it's holy land, And at the very beginning of the movie, they kind of foreshadow it. Like right away, it's this foreshadowing. He has like this St. Michael's necklace.
Yeah.
And he's all like, "This right here will protect you one day." And she's like, "Oh, I don't need that." He was like, "Well, all right, then go to hell," But that like kind of saves them throughout. And the church they go to is like a St. Michael's church,
Okay.
So she rams him in, and there's like this old statue of like St. Michael's in there, and she hits him into the statue, and he's like, "Ah," but he's still kind of alive. So she backs up, hits him again.
And there's the demon.
Yeah. And then she backs up, and the demon like he's still like on the car, but the statue falls, and he has like a spear. So she like drives one more time and like rams him into the spear, and and then he dies.
Okay.
And that's kind of basically it.
Interesting. I mean, it sounds fun, I guess.
There's like one kill, or like there's a couple kills in the very beginning, but like he ends up killing that lady because that lady's like, "I told you not to come around here." She's like, "All right, I'll help you." And then she goes to help him. The guy like instantly like
Just rips her head off.
grabs her face and like bends it back in her neck, but it's all CGI.
Like
really
bad
CGI.
blood.
Yeah.
Dude, that sucks.
I know. And then like the demon like looks like it, like his eyes are like CGI like bright like blue and shit, like the lights.
Oh yeah.
Like kind of looks like car lights,
Mm-hmm.
and it just looks fake,
Yeah.
And
Dang, that's a tad disappointing because I feel like that teaser or that trailer
it
that
looked
they were
really
airing,
good. That's in the very. That's
looks
it.
pretty cool.
That's the prologue.
Yeah, I was about to.
That's the
what I
wreck.
figured.
That's the wreck they come up on. Is those two?
Yeah.
That's how it starts it all
I
off.
was like, that prologue that they showed was like kind of good.
And you know what sucks? I got there a little late. They started it like earlier than I thought.
Yeah.
So I missed like 2 minutes probably, and that was like a big.
Chunk of that.
Yeah. So I was like trying to like piece it together what was happening.
Yeah.
So, but they end the song. There's this, I don't know if you know, it's the old classic rock song, which I love. So I thought it was kind of cool. It's like, I am the passenger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But it's like a newer modern version of it,
kinda
which
got
kind
it
of sucked.
covered.
Yeah, but I get it. It's probably money wise, but
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. They played that.
That's pretty sick. Yeah, that's cool.
There's this Deftones song called Passenger. I thought they were going to play that.
Yeah.
Which is more that vibe, but it had like a fun, like, I am the passenger. Yeah, they played that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are you rating it?
Oh, man. Honestly, dude, like a 5.5.
Okay.
Just because, I mean, it was just so, like I said, so cliche.
Yeah, very cliche. Very.
You're not scared at all.
Yeah, not doing anything kind of new or special.
It's
at
a
all.
tough follow when you see Hokum and then Obsession, and then you watch this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you just see like two goated, or one good and like one goated like horror movie, and then you watch this. You're just like,
Yeah, that's a tough follow up.
Yeah.
Tough follow up. Damn. Yeah. Maybe I'll watch this one at home.
I would say
I might
like
get around to it.
maybe a Halloween movie.
Okay, maybe.
And it's like set in like
There's too many horror movies coming out right now that like
that should be.
should be.
Well, because it's like cold, like they're wearing jackets and shit, you know. So I'm like,
Yeah.
this is kind of a fall vibe.
Yeah. What the heck?
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
I don't know. Maybe they didn't want to compete with like the big. Maybe there's like some big horror movies coming out in October that we don't know about yet or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's all I have for that. So I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah. Well, I guess in that case we can get into our main review for the day.
All right.
Obsession, new movie coming from I think his directorial debut, at least for feature film. Curry Barker.
It would be for any. I mean, he had short films on YouTube.
Yeah, but this is his first feature film. Yeah, but new film from Curry Barker about a young man named Bear who uses a magical wish to make his crush Nikki love him, leading to her becoming dangerously and monstrously obsessed with him.
Freaky Nikki.
Freaky Nikki. Starring Indy Navarrete as Nikki, Cooper Tomlinson as the friend, Ian, and Michael Johnson as the main character, Bear. And a surprise cameo by Andy Richter, of all people, dude.
Was he the store worker?
Yeah, the store owner.
Yeah.
I saw him and I was like, the fuck? That's crazy.
I honestly don't know who that is, but
He's Conan O'Brien's like right hand man.
Oh, really?
And for anybody that watches Dancing with the Stars, he made it pretty far.
Okay, that's cool.
On Dancing with the Stars.
I thought he was funny in that.
Yeah. No, it's pretty sick.
Spoiler-free section.
Yes. I kind of want to start off. I had a funny experience going to this movie. I might have accidentally purchased a child ticket.
Yeah. Accidentally, huh?
Accidentally. Maybe occasionally try to save a couple dollars every once in a while when I go to the movies because I go every freaking week. You know?
Yeah.
If
you gotta get that subs list, man.
Yeah, I gotta get that. I need to get the subs.
Which I got a funny story.
I honestly can't believe I have not bought the subs list yet. I'll tell you why I'm waiting out. I was gonna buy it. I'm moving to Tulsa soon, so I'm like, I don't even know if they have an AMC.
Oh,
in
I'm sure
Tulsa.
they do.
Like a good one. I gotta scope out the movie theater situation.
You gotta do some recon.
Yeah, I gotta do some recon. And if they have a really good AMC, then I'll do that. I'll go there. But
they busted you, huh? They called you
out? They
out?
busted me. They did bust me. I've done it a few times in the past. The first time I've ever been caught. Very embarrassing. Saving a couple bucks really isn't worth the line of people that built up behind me. And there was only one worker checking tickets, and she had to take me from the podium where she's checking tickets to the desk, refund my ticket, and she didn't know how to refund the fucking ticket, by the way. So it's taking like multiple minutes, and it was a $3 upcharge. Which you know, on me, you know, I should just pay the extra $3. But at the end of the day, like, she was like, it'd be illegal if you were actually under 17 and I let you go see this movie, right?
Oh, I get. Oh, so you bought a child. That makes more sense.
Yeah,
because it's an R-rated movie.
Yeah, and I don't think I've ever done it for an R-rated movie. So I think that's, which, you know, fuck me. You know, put me on the fucking well, I don't want to say the cross. Fuck, what do they put the witches on? Put me on the stake. Put me on the stake.
Yeah.
And burn me, I guess. Fuck. My bad. But lo and behold, I made it in. saw a fantastic movie. Best horror movie of the year so far. Like, I think undoubtedly. I loved Hokum, but
No,
this has a little bit more staying power.
It's way better than Hokum.
It's a little bit more in your face. Hokum's a little bit more quiet.
I thought Hokum was scarier though.
I think Hokum's scarier, yes.
Yeah, but this was just more fun.
This
and
is
just better.
more of like I wouldn't even say a better movie.
I think so.
It was just a more fun experience
Yeah.
as a whole.
Real quick before we go further, I can give you my little thing.
Yeah.
So we get seated, right? And I can go to the movies all the time. I already know how much time I got to make it back. They didn't even show like the Nicole Kidman part yet. So I was like, all right, I got at least 5 minutes to go piss real quick. So I go piss, come back. And as soon as I come back, they're doing the little preview of like,
AMC Stubbs member.
Yeah.
A-list.
So I take I'm already standing up. So I'm like, I start bowing and I start like waving around. I look up behind me, the row behind me. There's a kid doing the same thing. He's like waving like, like this. And then like I started waving like that. And then like his little section just started like just cheering for us, like going, woo, yeah. It's like a big moment in the theater. I was like, oh, this is crazy.
Yeah.
It was like a good theater moment. I thought that was fun.
Take a bow.
I will-
You were the king of the castle.
Yeah,
You
me and
walked
that
into
kid,
AMC. They rolled the red carpet out for you.
Yeah. I will say that crowd though was a little too rowdy for me. You know me, I'm
A little too rowdy?
They were trying to be funny. Like there were scenes that were supposed to be scary, and the kids were like going like, "Oh my god!" And then their friends would laugh, and I'm
yeah.
like, "All right, chill."
I'll tell you what. I mean, I saw it at the same theater as you.
Yeah.
My theater was pretty rowdy too. It was but like at the same time, like there's a level of rowdiness I like in a horror movie.
That's where I was at with this.
Yeah.
This surpassed it sometimes,
Just
but
a little bit. Yes.
But other moments it was like perfect. But then other times I'm like, I can't even hear what the dialogue's saying because of the, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there was a group of girls sitting behind me, like teenage girls, and so they were all like, "Oh my god!" Like
like when she was like in the that's a spoiler, but there were a couple scenes where they're like, "Whoa!" Like
holy shit!
But they were trying to make each other laugh.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
it
of
wasn't
course,
even
of
like
course, of
real.
course.
You know.
Yeah.
And I was just like, man, chill out, man. You're taking me out of it because I want
Yeah.
to see.
I'm focused on you, not this movie.
Yeah, and I can't even hear what they're saying.
Yeah.
So
No,
that's
I get you. I get you.
But at the same time, it did work out in other scenes where it kind of made it more fun.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we can actually get into the review now.
Yeah, yeah. Like we said, this for both of us, I think this is the best horror movie of the year. I'll kind of just start off. I'll start us off just talking about how incredible I think the lead performances are. Indy Navarrete in particular, who plays the main girl.
Yes.
Nikki, she is unbelievable in this movie. I like this movie is very smart, and I think it all comes down to how good of a director I think Curry Barker is, and how he's able to make something. There's no really demons or anything in this movie. I mean, there's something underneath the surface definitely that you can dig into of like why Nikki is acting the way that she is, like after Bear makes the wish, but making just a person acting weird be insanely scary by manipulating the lighting in the rooms, where you position her. It's not even just the sound design. Like the sound design is very good in this movie too.
Yeah.
But just like the way that Indy Navarrete like moves her body, I don't know if it was like an effect that they were putting on or if it was like her just being fucking creepy.
I think it's just good acting.
But it was just very effective. The faces she's able to pull off.
I can't frown like that.
No.
The frown, by the way, everyone laughed, which I thought was kind of funny too.
I can't, dude. It's unreal.
I will say, he made her watch Pearl and Midsummer to get inspiration. He's like, this is what the vibe I'm going for.
Very Florence Pugh frown in Midsommar. I could see that.
And very Pearl, the way she would smile and stuff.
Yes.
Especially the ending. I'm not going to get in spoiler, but the way it ended, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That reminded me of Pearl as well.
Yeah.
But I was watching it going, this is very Pearl-esque. But yeah, he had an interview where he said he made her watch Pearl and Midsummer to like grab inspiration from.
Yeah.
Which is a very like a young guy director. Like
yes.
ever like older
that's
directors.
like our age.
Yeah.
Like that's like somebody like if our generation be like, oh yeah, prep for your performance by watching these
Yeah.
movies.
Where you think of like an older director, they're making you watch like some fucking
Yeah.
old school obscure movie.
which is kind of so sick to think about. Like,
Yeah, that's
we are now at the age where the new and upcoming directors are also our age. So the movies that we like the most are the most influential for them.
I know.
That's like
When he's talking about Hereditary, he saw it like he's like your
Yeah.
age, so he probably saw it like how old were you? Like
he actually
17?
is my age. I think.
26.
Okay, no, I'm 24. So
Okay.
So he's a couple years older.
Yeah. But when he said his age when he saw Hereditary, I was like, that's so funny.
Yeah, yeah.
He was like 17 or something like that.
Yeah, I think I was like 15.
Really?
It was like right
that's
because I remember
crazy.
I wasn't old enough to drive because my friend picked me up.
That's
and took me to
hilarious.
That movie.
That's hilarious, dude.
Yeah.
I got back from Afghanistan and watched it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, which is so crazy.
But it was out for like a year or so.
Damn,
when I
bro,
was-
you're old as fuck.
I know. I know.
Um,
But yeah, it is funny hearing like yeah, watch this as an inspiration.
Yeah, that's cool.
And it's weird because she never seen the movie. It's like, how'd you never seen?
Yeah, you kind of gotta be into the horror A24 type of vibe. I think normie.
Yeah.
I mean, some normie people are, but like majority of normies aren't.
She's pretty cool. Like I saw this clip surface of her like back in the day where she was streaming playing Call of Duty.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, damn, this
That's
chick's dope, dude.
That's dope. She does kind of give me gamer chick vibes in the movie
Yeah.
a little bit too, like before shit goes crazy. Yeah, dude. But I mean, the whole premise of this movie is like we've seen it done before, but I think it like takes it a step further. Like does so many fun things with the concept and does it like in a kind of a new type of way where like like the wish gone wrong type of thing is kind of played out, but putting it like in a horror lens and giving it kind of I think kind of even the branch that they're breaking, the willow branch, it's kind of an iconic like little
With the sound.
that, and also just kind of the look of it, like it's an iconic prop almost a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
it
Oh, they're
would-
already selling it.
Yeah, like I think that's kind of part of like what gives it even like a little bit more staying power, like as a movie.
He showed up to like the premiere of it, and on his lapel, on his tux,
Oh,
whatever
had it?
Yeah.
That's sick. No, and that's why this is probably. I think this movie has potential to be like the most staying kind of indie horror movie since Talk to Me. And I think part of that is like 1, good performances, 2, good direction, but 3, like
Is this
they haven't-
considered indie now? That
Yeah,
Blumhouse picked it up.
I mean, this movie, it's definitely an indie. I mean, it was distributed by Blumhouse, which is big.
yeah.
But this movie was like we were talking about before we hopped on the pod. This movie
Yeah.
was made for under $1 million,
It was. Yeah.
which I think once Blumhouse picked it up, definitely spent money on the budget and probably helping them kind of maybe either reshoot a couple parts of it or
maybe.
like editing and everything else on the finished product. But like this movie was made for under $1 million. That is as indie as it gets.
Yeah.
Which is sick.
And they made it. I guess technically, yeah, they made it before they were. And they put it in the TIFF festival.
Yeah.
And that's what really. I got a cool. The whole origin story of that's fascinating. Like how they made it. So his best friend in the movie is
Yes.
like his bro in real life.
Yes, yeah. And because they made short films and stuff on YouTube together. Yeah.
They met in film school and they dropped out. They're like, this is kind of like holding us back actually.
Oh.
So they were just roommates, like just trying to make it. And they were making like sketch comedy.
Oh.
And then they made some short films. And then one, it's on YouTube. It's a found footage one.
Yeah.
Because, that's the cheapest way to make a movie,
Mm-hmm.
And that kind of, it went viral on YouTube. So some agency saw it and was like, hey, we like what you have. We think you have potential. We'll, you come sign with us or whatever. We'll put your movies, we'll make sure this gets put in the festival. So that's how, and he was like, okay. He's like, okay. And then I think they helped budgeted
Yeah, the movie.
this movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they made that. We think you have potential, make a movie. He made it. They're like, okay, we're going to put it in this festival. And then from there, it was just a wrap because it crushed in the TIFF. It won like an award. Like it won like the little thing,
That's so cool.
Yeah, and that's when I heard about it. Because remember I was telling you, I was like, dude, this movie's getting all this buzz and it's not even signed yet.
Because you were the first person to tell me really about
I was first.
yeah, first.
Well, and that's why I thought was really good about this movie because obviously it didn't have like a studio behind it paying people to say it's good.
Yeah.
This is all word of mouth.
Yeah.
So it's just a cool origin story. These guys were just college roommates. They dropped out. They just started doing their own thing, and then fucking here we are.
That's sick.
I know.
I know. Inspirational.
But it's cool that his friend's like a part. Like he's actually like
he's
a
in the
producer.
movie.
Yeah, and he's like
Yeah.
a big part of like his shit too.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like plays kind of the funniest Funniest character in the movie.
Spam.
Yeah. Yeah, he actually plays like one of the funniest characters in the movie.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's not a whole lot of characters in the movie, really.
No.
But-
It's like the four friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it works. It works. I think he does good.
Yeah. Yeah, him and the other girl who kind of throughout the movie well, yeah, she's really good too. Like the other girl friend.
Yeah.
What I was going to say about that was I think the way that the plot works out, this isn't just a good horror movie. Like, I think the way that the plot works out itself is like really interesting, like really cool. Because there's like some twists and turns, like in terms of just like character beats and storytelling.
Oh, for sure.
Like outside of just all the horror stuff that's going on, like the twist and the horror.
Yeah. And we have to get in that spoilers, right?
Yeah, we'll get into that in spoilers, but yeah, man, it's just a really well thought out film. I think the only part for me that I think kind of took me out of it every once in a while was like, I think the writing at times is a little lackluster compared to everything else. Like I think some of the dialogue is a little cringe to me.
Like cringe or like unbelievable?
Maybe not unbelievable. Like maybe it's a thing with like the actors being less experienced, but there's like certain conversations and like certain like writing points where I was like, oh, like that could have been a little bit better.
Was there an example you can give that's not like doesn't spoil anything?
I know I'm not trying to like come with no ammo. Not that I'm trying to shit on this movie at all. I'm just like giving
fair.
like one little nitpick on my end. But
I'm just curious what you picked up on, because usually that's me. I'm the one that's being like, that's
nitpicky.
Yeah.
I think maybe just Bear's character every once in a while, like when he goes into the shop and he's talking to the shop owner, like later in the movie, or not the shop owner, but like the girl who's working at the shop.
Okay.
When he first buys the willow branch. Yeah. That dialogue was just a little corny to me. But in scope of the movie, I don't hold it against it at all. I'm just saying like that for me, like there's a couple instances of writing that kind of took me out of like my experience.
Okay.
But I think overall, I think I'll rate this movie probably an 8 to an 8.5, dude. I really like this movie. I could see myself showing this to a lot of people.
You know, I said like when I was watching the movie, I'm trying to like, it's bad. I'm like kind of grading it while I'm watching it. And I know it's like always the first act ends up being better.
Yeah.
And right away. And then like in the second act, it came around and I was kind of like, I wasn't bored, but I wasn't like scared. But I was enjoying the movie, and
you're enthralled in like the story.
I know. But what I'm saying is, it's not a slow burn, but there hasn't really been a payoff yet. Nothing like insane's happened.
Yeah, the horror really takes a while to kick in.
But in that third act, when that third act comes around, it really like the payoff, the build up was. Sometimes you have a build up and the payoff's not worth it.
Yeah,
the payoff's worth it. The ending was incredible, so I think it shot it up. It's definitely shot up to an 8. I don't know. As time sits on or goes on, I think I'm maybe an 8.5. I'm definitely in the 8 range.
Yes.
So I'm at an 8 to maybe 8.5, which originally after the theater I was 7.5 to 8. But as I thought about it, I was like, I might be an 8.5.
That's how I was. I think I was closer to a 7.5 to an 8, but I think I've gone up to an 8 to an 8.5 after I've sat with it for a week or so.
Which is high rating for like, I know some people just throw 8s around. Like my 8s are like really like, it's hard for me.
Yeah,
to
I think my 8's a little bit easier to come by, but this is like a true for me. This is like a, especially in a horror movie, like this is a true 8 to 8.5 for me.
Oh yeah, this stands.
I really like this one.
Yeah, this is something I would definitely want to rewatch.
Yeah.
And it's something you could probably pick up on little Easter eggs here and there throughout the times of watching it.
Yeah,
you know?
I want to rewatch this in the month of October this year.
And there was some great foreshadowing that I didn't really catch until the end.
Oh, dude, this movie's got layers.
I
You could rewatch this movie
I
3
know.
times and pick up on new things every time.
I know.
Which is like that is a true test,
Mhm.
like testament to like how well thought out, like I was saying, like this movie is. Yeah.
Yeah, so we can get spoilers now.
Yeah, we can just talk about kind of all the stuff we love, dude. Some of the
We want to talk about the foreshadowing real quick.
yeah.
I thought that was so cool since
Yeah.
we're already on that.
Go ahead.
Right away, the cat, which is such a, you already start off with the animal dying, right?
Killing with my girl. I'll be honest, my girlfriend did not like this movie. I think it's because they start off they turn off a lot of people by killing the cat right off the bat, dude.
Yeah, I know. It's so sad.
Yeah.
I'm just glad it wasn't a dog.
But I'm a cat guy.
See,
too.
I'm a
I love
dog.
cats. I love cats. I mean, I'm a dog guy, but
Yeah.
I'm just as much of equally a cat guy too.
No, see, like the dog's like on the highest pedestal.
Yeah.
Cats, it's just sad because it's someone's pet, so I know
Yeah,
how
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
terrible it is. But the cat eats his pills, and his cat
No,
ODs.
no, it wasn't his pills.
Yeah, it was.
I don't think it was his pills.
Yeah, it was.
No, the name on the pills I think was.
It came out of
was
his
it
cabinet.
Antidepressants.
Yeah,
I was kind of getting the vibe.
not
that-
like anxiety pills. I think.
No, but no, I think this is okay. I'll be honest. This is what I was thinking while I was watching the movie because I thought I saw it. He talks in the movie about how his grandma, I think, died, and he left, and that's his house that he's living in. That I think he was taking care of his grandma, and he's kind of an incel, like sad dude. And those were his grandma's pills, I think, in that cupboard that the cat got into.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I think I might be wrong, but that's what I remember happening because I swore I picked up on it in the movie.
Okay, that might be true.
But that's what I'm saying, like easy to miss, but like that's
regardless,
another little layer that I think adds on to Bear's character really well. But yeah, you're talking about the foreshadowing.
But yeah, regardless, the cat, I'm glad you mentioned that. That's cool. But regardless, the cat eats these pills and like ODs and dies, right?
Yeah.
And then at the end of the movie, that's how he dies,
Yeah.
which I thought was so cool. And he's so close to like throwing it up.
Yes.
And then you hear in the background, I don't know if you caught it, you hear the like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yeah.
Because that to let you know,
Yeah.
which I heard the sound, I didn't even think of it there in the moment.
It's so I love that it doesn't show you. It just the sound is
Yeah.
so like ingrained in your brain from hearing it.
Which the sound is like them breaking the willow and
The willow branch,
and
yeah.
you knowing that someone made a wish.
Yes.
Which there's a different sound when he was talking. The director was talking about how it's like when he tries to make a second wish or whatever, it just
Yeah, it doesn't break.
It makes like a dull sound or something.
Yeah.
But when the wish is made, it's like doodly doo 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 doo. I can't remember. But.
Yeah.
So yeah, and he's like in the brink of like throwing up, and then like that wish gets made, he instantly just like, because she made the wish for him to be obsessed with her, I guess.
Yes.
And then he goes in there, he hasn't thrown up yet, and then he just dies.
Yep. I know.
And then she's the only one alive, which is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's just like, which that reminded me of Pearl, because the way Pearl ends is like she's just sitting there with the credits rolling in her face, like a tear
Yeah.
running, like this crazy look. It's almost like you don't really get her
And
face.
she's just screaming.
Yeah, you just hear like a crying, but
Yeah.
it pans to like the TV, and it has the credits rolling with her just going, ah, ah. Yeah.
Yeah. So good, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, the ending's so amazing because like the payoff, which throughout the movie. So that's kind of thing. Like Bear's character is very. Like he's a loner, he's kind of an incel. I mean, he's got his work friends, like that's who he hangs out with, but he's so obsessed with Nikki, and I feel like I know this guy, dude. Like he wants this girl so bad, but he's such a weenie that he can't like man up and confess his feelings or like be
He even had a moment.
confident. He had his moment.
Yeah.
Like a red fucking carpet laid out for him,
Yeah.
and he doesn't take the opportunity.
She's like, how do you feel about me?
Yeah, it's like, Bear, do you have feelings for me?
Because if you do, now's the time to say it.
And
He's
he
like,
does. He
I
doesn't
know.
fucking say it. But another crazy thing about that,
the twist.
the
Plot.
yeah, part of the twist, yes, of the plot is like, she sets him up for it, and you kind of think throughout the movie, like, and especially from that moment, it's like you think maybe she does like him, but she's waiting on him to make a move, but he never does. But it turns out another
Yeah.
twist at the end of the movie is his friend who's pushing him to ask her out the entire time was hooking up with her for I guess months, and kind of a backstabbing piece of shit at the end of the day when you kind of think about it.
Yeah, I'm kind of caught up. It's like, well, you're not really dating her. So it's not. But he's, she's like anyone.
But he's hooking up with his friend's girl, or
It's not
that
his-
girl not his girl, but like that he's like that he knows that he's in love with.
But
But he's over here the whole time, not telling him
Yeah.
that.
that is. Yeah, I don't-
He's
yeah.
scummy. He's definitely scummy.
It is scummy, but it'd be different if they were dating. It's a
Yeah.
weird dilemma because she is hot, and it'd be like, oh, I mean, who's going to turn her down?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
But at the same time, he should be like upfront about it.
Dude, yeah, he definitely should be like, yeah, like we've been hooking up, like it's nothing serious. Like if you really like her, like I'll back off, and like you just gotta make your move, bro. But like, who's selfless enough for that, bro?
Yeah,
who
wants to break his friend's heart?
Friend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because it was yeah.
But
maybe he would have been like, hey, if he's pushing him to date her, and if they do date, he just kind of backs off.
yeah,
Was he pushing him? To date?
yes,
Okay,
yeah,
can't really remember. Yeah.
But yeah, because the other girl,
Tracy is her character's name.
Tracy is her character.
I don't know how I remember. I could be wrong.
It's
For
crazy
some
you
reason,
remember that.
That's what I'm saying. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's
Hold on,
Tracy.
Let's see.
I don't know why that.
Sarah.
Oh, I was so off.
Yeah, Tracy. What the
Yeah, I know. That's
Yeah,
why.
yeah. So Sarah's character, you kind of learn throughout the movie that she actually has like a crush on Bear the whole time, and it kind of foreshadows that too at the bar whenever he's trying to talk about his cat dying, but then nobody like listens to him, but she's the only one that sits there and like listens to him and consoles him. It's like wants to be there for him. And she's really like at the end of the day, like his only real friend. And
That's
like
true.
and like love
Yeah.
interest at the end of the day. But he just never saw it because he's so caught up and obsessed. Like he himself is obsessed with Nikki.
Yeah.
Like it takes a certain type of person to get to the point where you feel like you have to make a wish to like make them love you. It's like he's obsessed too. The obsession part is kind of a double meaning because it's an obsession for him, but then it kind of backfires and Nikki's character obviously becomes so obsessed with him in like an evil way.
There's a weird moment in the movie which I don't really. I'm sure it's just me not getting it really.
Yeah.
What they were. I don't know if it's some type of character development or whatever. But there's a part where he's kind of aware that she's like obsessed, right? And then
Yes.
but she's like in this weird state where she's sleeping, so she's kind of like in and out throughout the movie. And she's like saying like "kill me," like all this.
Yes.
And he's like he gets mad. He was like, "Oh, so you don't want to be with me or something like that?" Which is weird of him.
No, Bear's not a good character.
See, okay, so you know what I'm talking about? That scene where
Yes.
he gets mad. He's like,
Yeah.
"So you don't like me or something?" Like that?
Yeah.
So it's like, what's up with that?
No, yeah. So
What's up with him?
I think the wish is like, and you kind of learn more from the phone, like when he has that phone call with the creators of the Wishing Branch or of the Willow Branch. And it's like that's what we've goofed on kind of in the trailers and stuff for this movie. But when he's talking to the guy on the phone, he's like, "Yeah, Nikki's here, like Nikki's here with us," and he's like, it kind of sets up that Nikki is outside of her body and whatever is making her obsessed with Bear's character right now is like some otherworldly force.
Yeah.
Like either a demon or like a supernatural thing.
You
or
see
like,
it multiple times.
Yes.
That was the big jump scare, which was a great jump scare.
Yeah.
When it actually made me go ah when she's on top of him like making out as the obsessed person, and then she kind of snaps in it for a second.
Yes.
She goes, "What the fuck?" And when she did that, I just went, "Oh."
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that got me too.
Yeah.
Dude. That was, dude, it's like the most like things that could come off goofy are like terrifying in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's masterful, bro. It's a great
jump
well
scare.
done, dude. Yeah, so her kind of flipping in and out, back and forth throughout the movie is like so. It's like it makes you feel so bad for Nikki's character. Like,
Oh, yeah,
like
terrible.
you genuinely like,
Yeah.
God, she is caught in this fucked up situation.
I think she's in hell
Yeah, that's what it.
because when he makes that phone call, which is Curry Baker who answers the phone,
she's screaming in the background.
you can hear her. Like it's like almost like she's in this demonic place.
Yeah, bro. It's fucking creepy. It's so unsettling.
Oh, wait, real quick before we go on about the jump scare thing. Remember they were talking about how he wants like this new modern jump scare. I think these jump scares around, you just don't see them that much, right? And it reminded me of Hereditary, because Hereditary is not a jump scare movie, but there was a scene that's not really a jump scare, but it acts like one.
Yeah, it's like jarring.
I'll
more
say
so.
there's two moments in Hereditary that I can think of that reminded me of that scene where she goes, you're like, what the fuck? And that makes you jump. Because it's not like a monster appears, it's just someone going, what?
Yeah.
And in Hereditary, I would say like when it's all intense, right? And you just hear Charlie go,
Yeah, and
and
you're
it,
like,
was,
oh,
it, was
shit.
after, it was after her head got
Cut off.
decapitated,
Yeah.
So it's like that reminded me of this, or that reminded me of Hereditary, like the jump scare in that.
Yeah.
Like, Just that.
Yeah, it's just like more well thought out, not cheap, not gimmicky.
It draws you
to
in.
Scare people.
It's like
yeah.
a tension, and all of a sudden, all it takes is just a little like.
You break the tension with the scare, but it's shocking and it makes you like.
Yeah.
And then, it's like
It's not cheesy.
And it's great because you're looking around, you're like laughing, like you look at the audience, like the audience is like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
And then they're kind of like, oh dude, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Like it's just it's sick. Yeah, dude. But going back to kind of like Sarah's character, I was oh my gosh, I was trying to make a point, I kind of forgot.
She's like his only friend.
Yeah, but she also drops the bomb later on that Nikki, not just that Nikki was hooking up with
His friend.
his friend.
Yeah.
Oh, Ian, that's his friend's name, Ian. She also was telling Sarah that she was going to friend zone him.
Oh yeah.
Which is like kind of adds another layer to like how fucked up the situation is, because it's like she definitely does not want to be there with him. Like she does not like.
Why
him
did
like
she
that.
ask him?
Say what?
Why did she ask him?
Why did she ask him? I think because
So she could be like, hey, this ain't.
I
what
don't
it
think
is.
she's necessarily a good person either, though.
Yeah.
Because she's fucking Ian the whole time, and like.
But it's not.
Not
her.
that that's a bad thing. Yeah, it's not a bad thing.
Yeah, it's
that
not
she's
like
doing
it's
that,
not really her.
But I mean,
obligation.
she definitely can tell that he like loves her. She's kind of leading him on a little bit.
Leading him on, but sometimes
A
it's
little
bit.
bit.
But sometimes it's hard to.
But
like,
she's also just his friend.
It's hard to like tell him. It's awkward, right?
It's awkward.
And I think that was the moment. Maybe she was trying to be like, "Hey, do you have feelings for me?" Because this, and we don't really know what she meant by that. We assumed in the beginning
Yeah.
that she wanted to know if he liked her.
True.
But maybe that was so she could be like, "Hey, this ain't gonna work out."
Exactly. Yeah. So it's like you kind of realize later on that that's what it was going to be.
Yeah.
But in the beginning of the movie, you think maybe she has feelings, but he just won't say it. And so his wish is kind of like, it kind of builds it up to be like, oh, this wish is going to be a good thing.
Yeah.
Because like they both can like be together.
Well, and he's also making a wish, thinking like this. It's just like a joke, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Like you see a
it's
shooting.
fully unintentional.
Yeah.
It's fully unintentional.
It's not like obviously he didn't know like this was actually
Yeah, that
gonna
was
happen.
just some like gimmicky
like a
little
fun
toy.
thing.
Yeah.
Damn. But as soon as he broke that thing, I mean, it was like instant, huh?
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, there's so many good scares. I think the greatest scare we're leaving out is the car scene.
Oh, that was so cool.
Which is like,
and you know it's coming, right? Everyone has to know
Yeah.
she's about to appear and do something, but you don't know what she's going to do.
The second she got into college or the art
Oh,
school
yeah,
or
they're just
whatever,
building it
I
up.
looked at my girlfriend and I
Yeah.
said, "Oh, she's so fucking dead."
Oh, I look over at Paige.
Oh.
I look over at Paige while all this dialogue's going on. She's waiting for it. She's like covering her eyes.
Yeah.
So I was like, they're setting it up too perfect, right? It's just the way it's shot with just like you could see outside the car a little, like where she's gonna appear sometime.
But the way it happens.
Oh yeah, I didn't expect that.
Oh my god, brutal. And it's like it's not even like, oh, she's getting like killed. It's like the practical effects so good.
Yeah.
I don't know how they did it on that budget.
Yeah.
But like it looks real.
The,
it looked fantastic.
One of my
The
friends,
eyeballs popping out, the skulls caved in.
she's like that.
Yeah, dude.
My buddy had a nitpick on this, which I didn't. It didn't bother me at all. Right? It's a horror movie. You couldn't explain it, but he's like, man, the physics of that's like impossible. I'm like, all right, but like,
Yeah.
because like you're the distance from here to the brick,
It's not enough
It wouldn't.
to-
No.
yeah.
But I'm like,
But
well,
it's also some demonic force.
that's
to
what
it.
I said. She could be supernatural.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that was a great scene. I loved it.
Yes,
That's like iconic. It's why it reminds me of like Talk to Me, because it's not marketed as a body horror movie, but then you got these scenes like in Talk to Me, where it's just so over the top, like body horror.
Yeah.
With the kids bashing his face in. It's the same with this. Like
Yeah.
it's just very over the top, and it's like, hey, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's not. I didn't know it's gonna be a body horror
Yeah. Oh, no.
like that to that scale.
Mm-hmm.
Man, and then one of my favorite scenes, like when they're all like hanging out, then they're playing the party games, and she's just saying all that funny shit. She pulls that. She's
Pulls
like,
the chair out, moves Sarah. Oh, dude, just cringe inducing.
oh, that was so weird. And then when she pulls that, or she says like a poem, and it's like so like weird, like.
Oh my god.
I hope
yeah.
one day you guys could you guys will never love somebody as much as I love him. Basically, what she says at the end, and then it's all like dramatic, and she's like, I'm just joking, I'm just kidding. And then-
Guys, like it's all a joke.
But then it pauses even longer, and she's like, "Okay, well, fuck it, I'm not joking." Like it was,
Yes,
it was
dude,
like
so
damn.
good.
Yeah, it was just like it was like a
funny.
tag to like that punchline. I was like, that's pretty good.
So fun. That scene is so good
Because that
it
alone,
goes on for so
Yeah,
long,
yeah.
and it's like so many different moments of like,
And the
God.
frown, dude, the frown's iconic. When because he pulls the thing, and it's like I kiss the person to the left of you, pans to her face, the frown. Dude, that was so funny.
No.
And then she just gets up and like the silence is just like pulls her back.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, yeah. Her all of it, like her physical performance aside, like her vocal performances too is like
Oh yeah.
so good.
So I saw it in Dolby Cinema. Did you?
No, I saw it in IMAX though.
Oh really?
No, not IMAX. No, I just saw it in a regular theater.
Oh dude, in Dolby, I'm telling you, it was like her screams. Like I had to like plug my ears.
Yeah, it was.
It was
blood
loud.
curdling, yeah.
When she was like screaming, it's like you know, you can kind of feel like your ears kind of
Yeah,
like you're
yeah.
like, ooh, that's too loud, you know. But I mean, it sounded good. The sound design was incredible. In the
I
Dolby
gotta start
Cinema.
making an effort to see horror movies in Dolby.
Oh, it's so great, dude.
I know. I need to. Do that.
Actually, I think it enhances every movie. This
I'm
is
more of an
sound-
IMAX guy for like the blockbusters and stuff, but the Dolby,
Oh,
I
I
feel
get
like
that.
for horror would be good.
Well, let's say it
Because
doesn't.
horror doesn't ever get it on IMAX.
Well, if you don't get an IMAX and it's just Dolby, I mean, it's like a no-brainer. I think.
Yeah.
Like when I saw that Sam Rockwell movie, the Dolby. I mean, it was incredible. Your seats are just
Yeah.
during the tornado shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this is dope.
That's sick.
But yeah, I mean, what a great movie. I mean,
Oh, there one other thing I want to bring up. I love the scene where he goes to Ian's house to like explain everything to him and tries to get him to make the wish, and he's like, "Fuck it, I wish for $1 billion."
Yeah.
And then I thought that was like that. Honestly, like I loved the movie up until that point, but when he did that and and money just starts falling from the ceiling, I was like, that scene kind of made me realize like what I was watching, and I think I was like, oh, like this movie's like not taking itself too seriously, like it's fun, like it's such a good time, like it's trying to like do goofy cool shit like all throughout.
yeah,
I was like, okay, like yeah, because that kind of sets the tone for the rest of the third act, because the rest of the third act just becomes like just a roller coaster ride of like wild, crazy, abnormal, like just out off the cuff shit happening.
yes.
So
Well, you know, I saw there's some clips coming out of them filming a couple scenes.
Yeah.
One was the when she pisses herself.
oh yeah.
That they show that they have like
Yeah.
they're showing him filming from the side. They have like a rig.
Yeah.
But it's cool how they do it though. They have it like on off camera. They have it like out there, and they have like this wire like going down her leg, and they're like pushing like liquids to like
Liquid
make it
through
come
it.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that scene too with the money.
Yeah.
It shows that, and you hear Baker saying, "Okay, like, you know, drop your knees," and he's dropping. He's like looking down. He's acting. He's like, all right, now look at the camera. Look at the camera, and you see him like, and it shows like the screen of like the camera.
yeah.
And it shows him like looking up at him, like he's like, hold it. Okay, get up. And he gets up, you know.
Yeah.
And you just and like they're just like dumping like money like
Dumping money.
through like they're like on a ladder. These people are, and they're just like dumping the money like over it.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I might have sent it to you on Instagram.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's just cool seeing that.
Yeah. Yeah, the behind the scenes stuff, like
Yeah.
how you accomplish that on screen.
Yeah.
That's so dope.
But he's like, hold it, look up. All right, now get up. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. God. Such a good movie, bro.
I know.
Yeah, highly recommend this. I think this movie through word of mouth as well might continue to do well this next weekend too.
I mean, they already made like what, 50 million?
Yeah.
My brother saw it last
insanely
night.
Successful.
Like, he saw it last night. I
liked
mean, that was like a yeah, he loved it.
Yeah.
He texted me like late. He's like goated.
Yeah, so good. Yeah, man. Go see it. Support horror. Support indie filmmaking. Let's go, dude.
And he already filmed Ghost Stories.
Yeah.
It's already filmed.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Aaron Paul's in it.
Yep.
Aaron, you know, it's hard for me to take that guy seriously after he made those videos.
Which ones?
Oh, it's like during COVID, he's like, we all need to. come
Oh,
together."
yeah. That was every celebrity.
Well, he did the Black Lives Matter one too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, I am so ashamed. I feel so terrible for my people. Like, you know, it's you can tell he's like just trying to be like the
Bitch.
like the actor guy.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Science, bitch. I can't do an Aaron Paul.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. What is he? Yeah. Does he say science?
I like Aaron Paul as an actor.
Yeah, it's just
He
kind of. I
he's
just think
in
of him
some-
now.
He's in some shitty stuff after Breaking Bad.
He just reminds me of the. I think of that now.
Jesse. Yeah.
No, like in
the
those.
him like doing the video. Yeah.
And it's all black and white.
Yeah.
He's like-
I've seen. I know. I've
Oh,
seen
it's
this
so
video.
cringy,
I've seen this
dude.
video.
Everyone hated it. Like everyone's like, why? You know what happened? Especially during COVID. They weren't making movies. They needed attention.
They needed something.
Yeah, they had to like, well, look at me still. You know.
Yeah.
Ugh. But no, he's in the Ghost Stories.
Yes.
Someone else is.
And then he actually just got signed on to do the remake for Texas Chainsaw Massacre,
Yeah.
which is huge. I think that now after seeing this movie, before I saw the movie, I was like, that's kind of crazy. But then I saw the movie and I was like, I trust in him.
You know, I had a little red flag just because he said like the 2003 one was like a great one. I was like, ooh.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I think it's the second best Texas Chainsaw movie.
Well, I mean, come on, man. Yeah,
the
I
rest
would.
are ass.
Yeah,
But, I mean, the
yeah.
first one's obviously a classic.
Goated, dude.
But the 2003 one, I think is pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I need to rewatch it.
I think it also influenced the next decade of horror. Like all the remakes of like the Freddy and the
Well,
Jason, which is like those are bad movies, but I'm saying like usually the first one that kind of does something around that line is like pretty decent, and then it spawns all of the remakes, and then those are shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess that was. So yeah, it's hard to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was so young, but yeah, that's I'm excited. I mean, it's A24 too.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're gonna
Can't
have
go
more.
wrong.
You're not gonna have all these crappy studio
No.
notes.
Let him go. Let
Yeah.
him ride. Let him ride.
But it's an IP trap, dude. That's what's like this Texas Chainsaw. I know you like the 2003 one, but it's considered like bad, right? Against the masses. This is like the most IP trap movie of all time, I think. And I can. Everyone considers this one an IP trap because it's like impossible to make it like good. Oh my god, dude! Another spam.
Bro, you must be on some crazy sites, homie.
Yeah, I got my VPN turned on.
No, but yeah, it could be IP trap, but
But we'll see. You know,
But we'll see.
I'm interested to see if he can break the IP trap curse
yeah. Well,
with a wish.
hopefully.
Oh,
With
before
a
we
wish from the Willow Branch, you will.
before we get off, he's already talking about making spinoffs of this. Have you seen all this?
Yeah.
And he already has like
This could be a great miniseries.
like a miniseries, yeah. And he's like, it would follow like a whole
Twilight
different
Zone
story.
type of vibe.
Yeah, but it's all focuses on a wish.
Yeah.
And he said not all of them could be bad. It could be like examples of like a good wish.
Yeah.
Like there's
That'd be
just
dope.
so much you can do from this. This dude really struck gold.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
He did. Great
But-
idea. Great concept.
But yeah, we recommend it. Go watch it.
Yeah. If you're looking for TV to watch Widow's Bay. Continues to be peak. My favorite thing on TV right now.
I'm wanting to watch Margot Has Apple Money or whatever.
Yeah,
Apple Pay.
Margot got that Apple money.
Yeah. Margot Has Apple Pay.
We might be able to film next week. If not, I think I'm gonna try to watch I Love Boosters, and then we'll have Backrooms next week.
Yeah, Backrooms.
So and that's what we're really excited for.
Backrooms. Let's go.
Yeah, but other than that is it for today. Maybe we could upload that lost audio. As
Yeah, we'll
lost
see.
files of Film Riff.
Yeah. Yeah, probably not, but you at least get like an hour's worth of this.
Exactly.
But yeah, that's it.
Catch you next time.